What's up, guys? This is Chris from DraftDashboard.com. Here are my DFS picks for NBA Thursday, November 14th. These picks apply for DraftKings and FanDuel. Before I get started, please drop a like on this video and hit that red subscribe button and hit that bell icon so you don't miss our new videos. In this video, I'm going to go over my top picks for today's NBA slate. And if you stick around to the very end of this video, we'll use the Draft Dashboard tools to make a DFS lineup using the picks we just made. Before we get started, I have a special announcement for everyone who wants to try Draft Dashboard. The DFS tools you see on the screen here. We have a totally free 1-week trial linked in the description below. No credit card needed to start the trial. It's a totally free 1-week pass to try all our daily fantasy tools for yourself. You'll get access to the projected ownerships, the position optimizer, where you can see the defense versus position ranking, projected points, the last 3 game history. You'll get access to the lineup optimizer to help build better lineups, save time with the mass lineup generator, and use the late swap optimizer if you need to make last-minute changes due to injury. Tons of great tools that should help cut your research time in half. All available totally free for 1 week, no strings attached. Click the link in the description of this video to get started. Okay, who do we have at the point guard position? I like Patrick Beverley from the LA Clippers playing the New Orleans Pelicans, who have the second worst defense overall, and they give up the second most fantasy points to opposing point guards. Patrick Beverley has averaged 22.8 fantasy points per game on the season, playing an average of 30 minutes per game with a 14% usage rate. He's only going to be about 2% owned. This is a back-to-back, so I think that's dropping his ownership, but he only played 26 minutes last game, so he should be fine for tonight. Projected at 24.6 fantasy points here tonight. He's going to need about 27 fantasy points to hit 5 times value. He's $5,700 DraftKings salary and $700 less on FanDuel. Vegas thinks they're going to score 236 points in this game, so it's a high-scoring game, a great matchup. So I like Patrick Beverley here versus the New Orleans Pelicans. Before I continue with the picks, I'm excited today because we added a new contest for everyone watching. If you want to enter the drawing for $100 PayPal, all you need to do is like this video, hit that subscribe button, and make a quick comment below to be entered into the drawing. We'll reply to a random comment and let you know that you won, and then we'll send you $100 PayPal. So it's that easy, and we pick a new winner every Saturday and announce them in our video. So get your comment in now so I can add another entry for you. Okay, who do we have at the shooting guard position? I like Gary Harris from the Denver Nuggets playing the Brooklyn Nets, who have the 4th worst defense overall, and they give up the 8th most fantasy points to opposing shooting guards. Gary Harris has averaged 21.2 fantasy points per game on the season, playing an average of 32 minutes per game with a 17% usage rate. He's going to be about 15% owned, projected at 23.4 fantasy points here tonight. That's 5 times value. He's only $4,700 DraftKings salary and $600 more on FanDuel. Vegas thinks there's going to be 222.5 points scored in this game. This is a home game, a fast-paced game, and a great matchup. So I like Gary Harris here versus the Brooklyn Nets. Okay guys, if you're getting any value from this video, please hit that red subscribe button. We put out new fantasy basketball videos every single day. So if you hit that subscribe button and ring that bell notification, you won't miss out on any of our new fantasy basketball and fantasy football videos. Tons of free stuff coming your way. It only takes a second, and it helps us push out more fantasy content for you guys to consume each and every day. It's because of you subscribers that make this possible. So thank you for supporting this channel. Okay, let's take a look at the small forward position. I like Will Barton from the Denver Nuggets playing the Brooklyn Nets, who have the 4th worst defense overall, and they give up the 8th most fantasy points to opposing small forwards. Will Barton has averaged 34.4 fantasy points per game on the season. He scored 42, 42, and 36 fantasy points in his last 3 games, playing over 35 minutes in each of those games with a 20% usage rate. He's only going to be about 1% owned. Projected at 29.8 fantasy points here tonight. That's 4.5 times value. He's 6,600 DraftKings salary and 800 more on FanDuel. So I just like this matchup. It's a home game, a fast-paced game. I think you can stack this game. So I like Will Barton here versus the Brooklyn Nets. And remember, you can try Draft Dashboard totally free. No credit card needed to try it out. This is a special limited time offer available right now. Just click the link in the description of this video and try Draft Dashboard and all these DFS tools totally free for 7 days. No strings attached. We are confident that you'll find something that you like about Draft Dashboard. If you try everything out for the full 7 days, go through every tool we have and give it a try. Totally free on us. Okay, let's take a look at the power forward position. I like JaMychal Green from the LA Clippers playing the New Orleans Pelicans, who have the second worst defense overall, and they give up the 3rd most fantasy points to opposing power forwards. JaMychal Green has averaged 21 fantasy points per game on the season. He scored 40 fantasy points in 32 minutes last game. He's going to be about 30% owned. Only 4,000 DraftKings salary and 100 less on FanDuel. Projected at 18.8 fantasy points here tonight. This is a high-scoring game, a great matchup, and I think everybody wants to know if he's going to get 30 minutes this game. He's a smash play at 4,000 DraftKings salary and 3,900 on FanDuel. So I like JaMychal Green here versus the New Orleans Pelicans. Okay, moving on to the center position. I like Aaron Baines from the Phoenix Suns playing the Atlanta Hawks, who have the 10th worst defense overall, and they give up the 10th most fantasy points to opposing centers. Aaron Baines averages 31.3 fantasy points per game, playing 24 minutes per game. He scored 34 fantasy points in 26 minutes last game. With a 22% usage rate, he's going to be about 13% owned, projected at 25.9 fantasy points here tonight. He's 5,900 DraftKings salary and 600 more on FanDuel. Vegas thinks there's going to be 228 points scored in this game. This is a home game, a fast-paced game, a great matchup, so I like Aaron Baines here versus the Atlanta Hawks. If you want to try all these daily fantasy tools for yourself, click the link in the description below this video or just go to draftdashboard.com. You can use our DFS lineup optimizer to build quality lineups using our picks and your own custom player pool. Click the link in the description below this video and try all these daily fantasy tools right now. Thanks so much for watching. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe to this channel and hit that bell icon so you can get instant updates whenever we post a new video. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. If you enjoyed this video, please smash that like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Oh, and please comment below with your favorite player for this NBA slate. I love to hear what you guys have to think. Thanks again, and good luck.